Back on the Chamber Report, if it's July, the Bunce Performing Arts Group must be here because it has become a tradition here on the Chamber Report. And the reason is that they have a production that's coming up and an opportunity for you, the family, to see a tremendous production and get outside, enjoy summer, and this is one of the best pieces that can. Two of the players that are part of the Bunce Performing Arts is with us, Megan Liesmaki, Tucker Gaspar with us. Hey, welcome to the show.
Thank you so much.
All right, Megan, you're up first. Tell us about Bunce Performing Arts.
Absolutely. So Bunce Performing Arts is a nonprofit 501c3 that operates from Maple Grove, Minnesota. And it was started by the Bunce family, and they are still actively involved in running productions. They do productions throughout the year. Their kind of main event is the summer show. They offer a free summer production every year that's open to the community, both to be involved in as actors and to come see for free. So it's a really neat company.
Totally cool. Tucker, what ways does Bunce give back to the community? And I know it's big.
Well, like she said, it's free during the summer. And yeah, that's one of the main things. It's free, so it's affordable for families who don't have the money to go see like professional like shows at like the Guthrie, because those are really expensive. And it sort of provides more of an in theater, like not just for like going to see it, but to be in it.
Right.
Like it's professional, but it's not like too professional to the point where like it's like, oh, click.
We're not talking Guthrie yet.
Yeah. It's like good fun.
So, you know what, let me ask you something, because this is one of the things about Bunce that I have always thought was so cool, is number one, kids were important, because this whole thing goes back to the history of the kids saying, Mom, Dad, I want to put on a show, and somewhere a bed sheet came into play, and a performance was done, and then it has grown to what it is, and congratulations, by the way, to the entire Bunce family and all the players, and it's a lot of players. What I love about this is the fact that you get youth involved in the production, so this isn't just the performers, just the actors that are up there, but the layers that go into it that I think a kid probably never thinks about, ever. And all of a sudden now you're in it, you're learning, somebody's got to run those lights, somebody's got to deal with sound, somebody's got to paint a flower on a piece of plywood, and how much work really goes in. Let me ask both of you, Megan, I'll start with you. How long have you been in play with the Bunce Performing Arts?
I did my first involvement with Bunce back in 2019, but my family back in 2009 happened to attend one of their very early shows.
See, I love it. Tucker, how about you?
I saw a couple of their old shows. My first show with them was this winter in Bright Star, and then I loved it so much I decided to try out for Tuck.
See, how cool is that? I mean, to me, that's all of it. That's the 100-bucker right there, because it gets people involved at a young age to, number one, understand how a production works, but also there's so many other life lessons that come into play. Number one, having a task and having to complete it. Having a schedule, you got to be there, you got to do certain things, and to see it all come together and the satisfaction that comes from that can only aid people as they take the next steps in their lives as to what they're going to do. And yes, this is an endorsement of Bunce Performing Arts that if you're a parent, man, get your kids involved in this thing. They're going to have a blast. It's summer. There's time. So you should make the time to get them in, and then maybe I'll be interviewing them just like we're doing with Megan and with Tucker and going from there. All right, so it is time to unveil here on the Chamber Report. Megan, tell us about the show this year.
Absolutely. So this summer we are performing Tuck Everlasting in the Backyard, which is just a really beautiful story. So it's based on the novel written by Natalie Babbitt, and it's the story of the Tuck family who drinks from a magical spring, and by doing so they become immortal. And in our story, the Tuck family meets a young girl who lives in rural New England, and she becomes friends with one of their sons. And she is faced with the choice of, will she drink from the spring and join them and be immortal, or is she going to live out the rest of her mortal life? So it's really a beautiful story with some themes of life, death, how to handle grief.
You're not going to Tell us.
Oh, you have to
Oh, it's
come see the
cliffhanger.
show.
Oh, I see how this goes.
We can't give it all away.
Okay, that's fine. Hey, real quick, for maybe somebody's out there and they've got some younger kids, how long from, sitting down in your chair on the grass to when it's done? Is this a couple hours, less?
It's going to be about a couple hours, and
Okay.
it's a very family-friendly show, both the storyline and just in terms of visual elements. It's super engaging. Kids will love it.
Excellent. All right, so I want to know what you two are involved with in the show. Tucker, I'll start with you. What do you play?
I am playing the role of Jesse Tuck, who is
Hello. Tucker's his name. I was thinking, that's great. Yeah.
But yeah, he's kind of like the youngest of the Tuck family. He's the more free spirit.
Little mischievous, maybe?
He's a little mischievous.
Yeah,
He has
yeah.
some mischievous moments.
I'm the youngest of three, and so I think it's interbred that it has to be. Megan, how about you?
I'm directing the show this
Oh,
summer.
wow.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
then.
Yes.
And how is that going? And have you done that before?
I have directed before. I
Great.
directed last summer with Bunce as well. This is my second Bunce show. And then I've also worked with some of their after-school programming in school called The Beat, Bunce Educational Adventure Theater. And yes, this is my second summer production, and I just love it. The cast is absolutely amazing. The community is just fantastic. It's really special to be a part of.
How many people from beginning to end, just give me a guesstimate, because I know you don't have an exact
Yep.
number, but just for these people to kind of understand how many people are in play, and I'm also working here on the potential that they're going to need some help.
Absolutely. So just within our cast, we have about 40.
Okay.
And then beyond that, our team probably ranges 20 to 40 people that we need to help support, from production team to people ushering to people who are helping with parking. There are
Yeah.
so many roles that we need.
Yeah, exactly. All right, Tucker, so when's this year's show, and how can people find out more? How can people show up, and where is it?
It's in Dayton. Shows span from July 21st to the 29th, and the performance dates will change by, like, if it's raining or not,
Sure.
because it's outside. Make sure to bring bug spray, a blanket or a chair.
Yep.
Because,
And is there concessions if somebody wants to pick up a bag of popcorn or a pop?
Yep, there should be.
Of course there is, and here's why: because they need some help. It's free, so you've got to make a little money here or there. Look, this is not some scenario where everybody is getting rich on this. They are not. This is about the production. This is about the experience for the players that are involved. So, hey, if you can donate at the event, please do it. If you want to grab that pop or a candy bar, do it. If you want to just donate, do it. Even if you don't show up, if you believe in what you're hearing here, and you should, you can just give. And they're always looking for sponsors. Pretty sure they're not turning somebody down who wants to help the cause that is Bunce Performing Arts. And Megan, what's a website? Where can people find out more information just about this whole thing?
Absolutely. So if you go to bunceperformingarts.com, you can find out all the information about whether you want to give or just performance
Perfect.
dates, camps, all the info is there.
All right, people. We have a cliffhanger in play here, and we need to find out what is going to happen. Will that water get drunk or not? We don't know, but if you show up, you'll be able to find out. She is Megan Liesmaki, he is Tucker Gaspar, and they are a part of Bunce Performing Arts. Hey guys, thank you so much for being on the show today, and good luck on the production.
Thank you so
Thank you.
much.
You bet. All right, we're taking a break. When we come back, we will look ahead to the rest of summer. I can't believe I'm talking about the end of summer. We'll be doing that as we look ahead up here on the Chamber Report.